The floor is yours, please.
Merci, M. le Président. Peut-être une question, M. Brazeau. Vous dites, puis je pense que c'est important pour toute entreprise, que les entreprises et compagnies doivent dégager une profitabilité nécessaire à leur permettre de réinvestir dans les infrastructures et de moderniser. Et que cette mesure-là pourrait peut-être, en tout cas, affaiblir cette position. Selon vous, est-ce que nos deux principaux, nos champions canadiens, qui sont le CN et CPKC, ont cette disponibilité, la profitabilité de ces entreprises-là semble excessivement importante quand on regarde les résultats, entre autres, du quatrième trimestre, qui s'est évalué à plus d'1 milliard dans chacun des cas?
Si vous permettez, je vais répondre en anglais encore une fois, M. le sénateur.
Dans la même valeur en anglais ou français.
Parfait. Merci. One of the benefits of having two strong, financially healthy Class 1s in Canada is their ability to continue to reinvest at significant levels back into their network. A couple things. Number one, rates are low in Canada today because competition is very strong between CN and CPKC. And in fact, competition is also strong between the railways and trucking. So you can get, grains to market. Grain first gets to market by using trucks, and then when they get to the grain elevators, most major grain elevators have access to both the CN and the CPKC line. So there's competition. The trucks can go that way or the trucks can go that way and end up on the CN or the CPKC line, okay? And that's why the rates are low. And I come back to this. It was mentioned a couple times by some of my colleagues that, we have the most competitive rail freight rates in the world. It's because we have two strong, financially viable Class 1s that are able to reinvest, that are able to compete with each other, and therefore able to offer the lowest freight rail rates in the world. So I think that's something that we should be very proud of, and that's something that the shippers can benefit greatly from. So we want to continue to do that, reinvest in the network. And I think if there's one thing that this government could do is create more incentives for more investments back into our supply chain infrastructure. And one example, Port of Vancouver, loading grain in the rain is a challenge. It's a significant challenge in Vancouver. Yet, just south of there in Seattle and Portland, they load grain in the rain. So if we solve that problem at the Port of Vancouver, our capacity and efficiency will go up even higher, and that will mean that grains can get to world markets faster as well. And so we need more investments, and we need more partners to do it together, and the railways will continue to do that within the supply chain.
Oui. Merci. Je comprends bien que ce que je capte comme message, c'est que d'une part, si le gouvernement maintenait ses infrastructures au même niveau et qu'il les améliorait, ça serait aidant beaucoup pour l'industrie, autant pour le grain que pour l'industrie du transport ferroviaire. Mais ce que j'essayais de comprendre quand je posais ma question, c'est que la mesure de ce projet pilote-là, jusqu'à quel niveau ça pouvait impacter les compagnies ferroviaires quand je voyais qu'entre autres, au quatrième trimestre, CN a des revenus de plus d'1,4 milliard et que CPKC a des revenus d'1,127 milliard que pour le quatrième trimestre. J'essaie de mettre en perspective comment ça pouvait avoir un impact aussi important sur la rentabilité de ces entreprises.
Merci de la question. When the pilot project, this same project took place from 2014 to 2017, thousands of carloads were shifted to the U.S., okay? And that's what we're saying is that, if we are not able to have a level playing field, the same rules in U.S., same rules in Canada, because that doesn't exist in U.S., is that it will erode some of the business south. It will have an impact on jobs within the railways. It'll also have an impact on jobs at the ports, Canadian ports. And again, based on the Emerson report, based on the data and the information that was gathered during 2014 to 2017, it was sunset for all the right reasons. And we've said, show us evidence that things have changed since 2017. And I recognize that the world has changed, and I recognize that climate change is becoming critical. So we all need to invest more in our infrastructure. We all need to invest more in our Canadian supply chain.